Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie and this is our budget life. I have here my Erin Condren Monthly Planner. It is the 8.5 by 11 and I am getting ready to do my first paycheck budget of December. So if you're new here, I hope you will consider clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Now, if you want to see how I put this first paycheck budget together, make sure you stay tuned.
Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3.
Alright everyone, so as I said, I am putting together my first paycheck budget of December together. So, I'm going to flip to this empty page. I do have this paycheck kit from my Etsy shop. Has a bit of glitter on it because I was doing a wreath for my mom. She wanted to give a Christmas wreath to a friend of hers. So she asked me to make one, but now I have glitter absolutely everywhere. Alright, so I'm just going to put this down. And then we are going to start with our income strip. Let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see better. Alright, so I'm just going to put this income strip down right here. Alright, and I'm going to leave 3 spaces. Actually, I'll make it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For some of the income that I will be receiving, have received already for this first paycheck in December. And I have my Erin Condren ruler. I love this little ruler. And I'm just going to make a few lines just to keep everything neat. Alright, there we go. So, first is my income. So, my pay. And I'm estimating to get approximately $2,300. Then there is my husband. I'm estimating he will get $1,500. I did get money from the government, and this was a one-time payment. They were offering parents extra money towards children's school supplies and such, since we've had so much disruption due to COVID. So I have already received $600. And then money from my mother. She sent me the $60 that she usually sends me for my dad's phone bill and her Netflix bill. She also sent me an extra $50 for some ornaments that I made for her. So that is $110. So now those are accurate, actually. I should put that in the actual column because these are accurate numbers. I don't have the accurate numbers for those two yet. It is after payday, but I haven't had a chance to look at those yet. So I will do that when I do my week 2 check-in. I will do a quick update of this for you. So we'll add up our estimated income, $2,300 plus $1,500 plus $600 plus $110. So that's $4,510. So $4,510. Not bad. Alright, now I'm going to add one of these decorative washies just in the middle here, just to break it up a little bit from the expenses. And then I will add my expenses strip just underneath that. Alright, now, I don't know exactly how many expenses I have. So I think what I might do is I might just put down the final strip, which is my total potential savings and such. I'll put that one at the bottom. And I will work my way up from the bottom, and then I will draw the lines for the expenses. And then I should have more than enough room to write everything in. So again, just adding this decorative strip right in the middle. And then my total expenses strip right here. And then I can draw my lines. There we go. So, all right, so sheet done. And now let's draw the lines. So we'll draw this one. I'm going to go all the way down, although I don't think I need that much room. I don't think I have that many bills from the first paycheck, but better to have more than not enough, right? All right, so we'll draw that. Okay, so we have our lines. Now, what I do to check what I have coming in is I'm going to now look at my monthly and see what bills I have due after the first paycheck. So our first paycheck is right here on the 10th. So I know I have until the 24th. All right, so the next paycheck is on the 24th. So anything between the 10th and the 24th is what I need to really pay attention to. Now, first, we do have our vehicle payments. So I'm going to add that in. So we have our van payment. Now, on my monthly, I listed them together, my van and car payment, just so that I wouldn't have to add so many stickers. But here I am going to list them separately. So the van is $267.55 and the car is $180.14. Then next we have Crave for $29.35. So Crave $29.35. Then on Tuesday we have three big ones. So we have our RESPs, Microsoft Office, and home insurance. So RESPs, and again, for anyone who is new to my channel, RESPs are Registered Education Savings Plans, and it is money that my husband and I put aside for our children to go to university or college once they are ready to do so. That way they don't have to have such high student loans. Microsoft Office. I do have a Microsoft Office subscription. It is a monthly subscription right now because at the time that I got it, I wasn't able to pay for the full year. But I am hoping to, and you'll see this in January, I am hoping to set up a sinking fund for it. That way I will be able to pay a full year at a time. Then we have our home insurance. And that is $48.43. All right, so those are those three. Then we have Amazon and car insurance. So Amazon was $14.68, and car insurance is $6.61. And yes, I know that is a ridiculous amount. There's really nothing I can do about it. And then the last bill to come out before the next payday is Netflix. So, and that is my Netflix. So we'll put Netflix at $18.99. All right, so now we need to add our variables, which are groceries, gas, restaurants, and other. And in the past, I have added unbudgeted to this budget, but I don't need to add it to this one because I keep track of it in my weekly check-in and on my monthly budget. So I'm not going to add it to this one. I feel it becomes a little bit too repetitive. So I'm not going to add it here. But for groceries, so for groceries for the month of December, we did budget in our monthly budget $8.50. So here, groceries, because I know Christmas is coming, I'm going to go $350, and we'll see how that comes out. For gas, we budgeted $600, but again, Christmas is coming. We're not going to have much farther to go because we're not going anywhere. I'm going to leave it at $200, but I really don't think we're going to need that much. Restaurants, we budgeted $400. We have already, if I look here on my week 1, we already, can't even see that. We had already spent some, so we at $258.75 left, and I know that this week we already spent some, so I'm going to be conservative and leave it at $150 just to make sure we don't go too far over budget. And then other, we had budgeted $500, but because of this extra government paycheck here that I got that I wasn't expecting, I'm going to add that into my other category along with the $500, and that will be for Christmas. So I'm going to do $1,100. And hopefully that doesn't mess up my budget. So let's see where we're at in terms of expenses. All right, so that brings us to $3,000. I'm going to put this down here. So it is $3,149.55. And our potential income was $45.10. So that means we could potentially have $1,360.45. Now we could use some of this to go towards sinking funds, because if you remember the sinking funds, we budgeted $1,200, so that's about this much. So if we use about half of this towards sinking funds, and we could leave the other half to go towards the next paycheck, just to make sure that we have enough money for all of our bills. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. I know in the past I have added sinking funds here and just made sure that this was a zero-based budget, but because of a bit of uncertainty with Christmas and everything, and the bills coming up, I just wanted to make sure that I have the money that I need here to roll over should I need it. So I'm going to leave it as is. So this was a super short video, but essentially this is my first paycheck budget, all set up and ready to go for the rest, or actually the next 2 weeks until our next pay, and then we can review everything. So as I said, when I do my week 2 check-in, I will go over any of the actual amounts that we've gotten for income and any of the bills that have already been paid. I will make sure to check those off and start adding the actual amount so we can get a good look at where we're at right before Christmas. All right, well, I hope that this was helpful. I hope this gives you a good idea of how you could budget your paycheck budgets. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be